I'm so thankful that Generations is a part of my story. Um, when you go into ministry, it's kind of tough to know where you'll go, what you'll do, and a lot of times you think it's going to be really, really good, and you find out, oh, it's really, really hard, and you need friends and family who are there for you, who care for you and love you, and we found that at Generations. It is interesting to think about the time when we came to this church, and I remember we were in a season where we were hurting from ministry, and we were completely loved and cared for in that time. Our time in Florida was so special to us because we were living far away from family, and we found family and friends who were there. We got to create close bonds with people as we did ministry, and really just cared and loved for the community. One of the things I'm always thankful for is the passion I learned about caring for our community in an area that was growing. And when people are struggling with all different kinds of things, it is encouraging to know that the hope of the world comes from the local church. And we got to feel and experience that. And man, I learned so much about the world at Generations. Such a strong care for what is going on globally. It was neat to be a part of that in a really, really special way. I remember getting to work with middle schoolers a lot of the time. A lot of those middle schoolers are now adults who are loving Jesus, not just in Florida, but all over the country. And I remember working with these students and knowing that God is doing something really, really special here. He is using them to reach their schools. He is using them to reach their families. He is using them to keep them out of trouble. And relationships like that don't happen without the local church. And I'm so thankful for our time when we got to be there. We got to be trusted as leaders. We got to pour into people and we were given a chance to really, really get to meet a lot of people who we get to spend eternity with in heaven. And so, man, myself, my wife Lauren, we're so thankful for our time there. We started our family in Florida with our little baby Lila, and our family's grown. But it is cool to know that even though we don't get to spend a lot of time in Tampa these days, we know that we have family who love us and care for us at a pretty special church. So happy birthday, Generations. You're getting really old.